Welcome back. Are you ready for another mind-blowing technique in Photoshop? Today our design is this one. It's for a video game that is free to play and it's a first-person shooting. So our design will be done in 3 steps. Step number 1. Let's go for the background. Now I will show you how to use more than one option in this area. We are going to use gradient and pattern together. At first, create a gradient and choose anything that you like. I will use this one. It's in grays folder. After that, I will change the style into radial. The angle doesn't matter because the style is radial and the scale is 100%. The following options are like this. Press on OK. As you can see, there are something like this that it's not very pleasant, so let us get rid of it. At first, right click at your layer and convert it into a smart object. After that, go to filter and in blur, press on Gaussian blur. The radius should be at the maximum and now press on OK. Now we have the gradient, but we've just get rid of the edges. So let's go for another option. Go for the second option. Double click on your layer and enable the pattern overlay. The blend mode is multiply and the opacity 10%. I am using a special pattern overlay. If you don't know how to create one, you need to watch the short videos of the channel. After that, the angle is 58 degrees and the scale is 60%. And as you can see, we have the pattern overlay and the gradient together in a layer. Step number 2. Let's bring the figure into the project. I will use this image and the figure has been removed from the background. But after removing the background, I have a method of checking the edges. And as you can see, the edges are not very precise. So a simple and fast way to get rid of these bad things is to press and hold Ctrl key on your keyboard and click on the thumbnail of your figure. After that, press on this button and create a new layer mask. Double click on it for going into the select and mask. And now increase the smooth to something like 20 or 25 is better. And now press on OK. As you can see, the harsh edges are removed. So let's import it to the project. The figure has been imported into the project, but we need to do something about this area. The shoes are on the air and they're not blending with the background. So come here and create a new layer by clicking on this icon. After that, enable the brush. Go to brush settings and reduce the roundness to 25%. The hardness should be 0%. And the angle should change because of the angle of the shoes. No, we need to change it and this one is okay. This one is good and maybe increasing the size for this one. And now they are better, but we need to drag this layer below our figure and boom, it's ready. Step number 3, the mind-blowing effect. The effect that I'm going to show you is one of my favorites, so let's create it. At first, make your figure layer selected and zoom in. After that, enable the rectangular marquee tool and select an area. A sample just like this one is okay when you have bright pixel and a little of dark pixel. If you want to create another effect, it's up to you, but I recommend you to make a selection just like this. So when the figure layer is selected, press on Ctrl J and after that you have an area just like this one. Now, when the area is selected, press Ctrl T together for enabling the transform. After that, change the size of it and something like this should be okay, but let me change it. Now it's better. So we have this one. It's the prototype of our effect and we are going to apply some changes to it. When the layer is selected, press Ctrl T together. Right-click and choose the warp. Now you can transform your shape into anything that you like. But let me show you a more precise way to do it. When the warp is active, come here in this area and click on this and choose something that you like. I will use the arc, and now I need to increase the effect of this transform. So in bending, increase it to 100%. And now for making it more special, in this area, enter 100 and apply the changes. And now let me show you the result.
A few moments later.
It's the final result of our transforming this beautiful shape. Now we need another half. Press Ctrl J together when the layer is active. Now press Ctrl T together and right click on it and click on Free Vertical. And now, as you can see, our shape is created. The shape is ready, so let's bring on some effect. At first, make a selection of both layers. Right click on one of them and press the merge layers. Now press Ctrl T and adjust it with anything that you like. You can adjust it with the face, something like this, or you can adjust it with the body or anything that you like. I will adjust it with this subject. I will do it very quickly. Now let's bring on some effect. Make your layer selected and open the effects. And the first effect is inner glow. The blend mode should be a screen. The opacity 56%. And the color should be picked from the shape. A color like this is okay. Now I will press the OK. After that, the size 50 or 51 pixel is okay. And now we are going to learn another technique in inner glow, the range. You can decrease it for affecting nothing, or you can increase it to the maximum for affecting the whole shape. I recommend you to use something like this when the edges are affected but the main pixels are not. It's better looking. Now let's go for another effect. It's the outer glow. The blend mode, a screen, opacity 100%, and the color was picked from the shape. Something like this one is okay. Now press on OK. After that, the size 51 pixel and the range. Now you can increase the range or decrease it. I recommend to turn it into 100%, and the options are like this. Now press on OK. The project is not completed, but we are almost there. Now all we need to do is to do some cleaning and another step that I will show you. At first, make your shape layer selected and create a layer mask. Now open the figure folder if you have any and click and hold Ctrl key and click on the thumbnail of your model. Now in the new layer mask, enable the brush and now get rid of these parts. I want to remove this area and I think it's better. It's up to you to remove it or keep it. To the final piece of the tutorial. We have the shape, we have the figure, and the background is set. But the figure is not affected by the shape and it would make our design like an amateur. So let's change it. At first, create a new layer. Enable the brush and the color should be set. I just picked the color from the shape. At first, make the shape selected and enable on your foreground thumbnail, and now you can pick any color that you like. I will change it. Let's get back to the new layer. Now, change the blending mode into overlay, and opacity should be changed to 60%. If it wasn't okay, we will change it. Now, come closer and oh, I forgot to do something. Come here and reduce the hardness to 0% and now brush. The edges should be the priority. Now, we need to get rid of all unwanted pixels. At first, open your figure and select your figure pixel. And when the new layer is selected, press on Layer Mask. And now, the tutorial is finished. Well done, my friend. You've just learned a mind-blowing technique in Photoshop. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you will see the final result. See you in the next tutorial.
I'll be in New York with the gangsters. So a nigga that'll shoot you for a tandem.